first lesson now. The best is yet to come.
I know, exactly. All right, so we'll talk about kind of a couple things. There's a few little setup changes, kind of pre-motion changes that I would like to see. So just kind of grab that club for me, just how you would.
And I'm going back many years. Somebody taught me this. Locking your finger in and your thumb straight.
Perfect,
Yeah,
perfect.
that's right.
No, you got definitely the good basics. So a big thing, when we kind of have, we reference like strong grip, weak grip, not say strength-wise, but just kind of more position. So if you can kind of have a look at, sorry, my hands are cold, this V here that goes in between basically your thumb and your pointer.
Yep.
So where that's pointed to is kind of right in the middle of your body right now. So what we would like to do is point it to your right shoulder, and actually both of them are on. So just, that's okay, so just loosen up a little bit. Okay, and what we're going to do is kind of place this kind of hand more on top. You're good with the thumb, and just do exactly what you did before, and you'll notice.
Like that, with locking them or not
yeah,
locking?
oh yeah, no, same interlock grip, perfect. And you'll notice this too.
Yep.
Sorry, again, my hands are a little cold. Perfect. This might be a little strong. So what that's going to do, and I'll kind of show you, so if I'm here nice and relaxed, you can kind of notice how my palms go behind me. And you can kind of experiment too as well. So when I grip the club, my hands are going to match that position.
Okay.
So I wouldn't grip the club and turn my hands basically kind of inward. Okay, so we have to make sure that we're kind of matching our neutral position that where we're standing. Okay. Okay. So with that being said, it's not going to be this way because we always want our palms to match each other too.
Right, right.
Okay, so yeah, it's just a little bit more kind of neutral. Thumb's kind of down the side, same thing, the thumb down the side as well. Yep, basically all we're doing is from here to then here.
Okay, is that about right? Do I have it?
Maybe just a little bit more. So if I can see two knuckles, then we're all set. So a little change, good. Feel okay with that? Yep, I like that a little bit better. Good.
Okay.
Secondly, so now we kind of talked grip, is ball position. So do you understand what ball position is? Okay, totally fine. So ball position is going to reference where the golf ball is in relation to our feet and our stance. So you had a really good ball position for maybe like a shorter club where, and not to get too complicated, is where maybe the golf club is moving downwards. Now this golf club, the longest club in our bag, we actually want to have the club move upwards. So we are going to move it up in our stance, which means it's going to go more off of your left instep or your front instep. So if I were to put a club down here, basically the inside of your left foot, like this, good, it's going to be kind of touching it, and then just move your right foot just accordingly. Perfect. So it's going to feel a little weird, a little goofy, but this is going to be the correct way to really, like I said, to really get some height moving after that.
Okay.
Feel okay so far?
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy?
No.
Okay.
Interesting.
So
I
yeah.
always thought you had to be more centered, like your feet on
Yeah,
centered.
it's really good. Like I said, maybe like those shorter clubs, the mid clubs, like your 7-iron. I think a lot of people, you always ask someone, "What's your favorite club?" Like it's either kind of the driver, 7-iron. Now I get my 7-iron everywhere because it's yeah, you kind of neutral. It goes in the middle. It gets some height. It gets some distance. So people tend to, I think, just like it as well.
Okay.
So just kind of take your stance without a golf ball. I just want to make sure everything else looks pretty good. Okay. Do me one little favor. Is when we get to here, I just want a little bend. Good. And so you might have to back up ever so slightly. Good. Excellent. How does that feel?
Bend
So
the knees a little, right?
yeah, just like any other, you said kind of at the beginning, athletic, right? It kind of, gosh, any other sport, we probably wouldn't stay very upright. We'd still want to get kind of that nice bend, a little bit bend, almost like we want to move quickly, but golf, I mean, we're not moving too
Reminds me
quickly.
a little like skiing.
Okay, good. That's excellent. Yep. Perfect. Feel okay with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
So
different, but I gotta get used to it.
yeah, nothing too crazy, right?
Nope.
So there's kind of our pre-motion changes. We talked about grip to get you a little bit more neutral position, and with that ball position too is going to help just with everything, some height and some direction as well. Okay. So last thing that are you okay with all that? Any questions that
No.
for me? Perfect. Okay. So
Silly question though.
Yes,
My
please.
fingers, should they lock in together like that? Or am I doing it more?
no, whatever's comfortable. If you had, and basically there's not really a right or wrong, it's more what's comfortable. People might putt one way. I putt and we'll call it like a baseball grip, 10-finger grip.
Right.
But I hit all my other shots with that interlock grip. And I think
Right.
that's where you started
That's
with.
it, right.
Yep,
With
so
the lock.
all we're doing is just changing same position, we're not changing the actual grip.
Got it.
If that makes sense.
Yep.
So if that feels good and you've gone and you kind of did that before, yeah, we won't change that, just changing more of that position.
Just feels sturdier keeping my hands together.
For sure. Yeah, everything's like working together like really as one. So yeah,
Right.
that kind of stronger position.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, big thing to remember, just like I said, with those V's point there, and then ball position is kind of more off
But
to
is my
that.
left hand right?
Yeah, perfect.
It
That's
is.
good. Two
Okay.
knuckles. Yep, I like that.
Okay.
Okay. So last thing that we will kind of change, and this will help with our height now.
Okay.
Yeah, last thing is going to be, so when we talk about, say, direction, but for today, and like I said, do you remember last time you played golf? Was it more summer or?
Midsummer.
Midsummer. So it's November, but say that last time, yeah, was hitting to the right, into the right. Well, we don't quite maybe have that problem today. Excuse me. We're kind of faced with more of a lower shot, so we want to get that height. So in order to basically, in order to get the height, it's going to be determined by that club face. Okay, so that club face, if it is kind of pointing downwards, and I'll show you in a second since you're more visual, it's pointing downwards. It doesn't have a lot of loft anyways on the golf club.
Right.
So if it's pointing kind of downwards as we go back, it's taking loft away. So let's just say if that is a 13-degree driver and we're taking loft away, we might turn that 13-degree driver into a 7-degree driver. Not a lot of loft to get it kind of airborne.
Right.
So we want to make sure if we have a 13-degree driver, when we come back to impact, that it's roughly around that 13 so that we can really get more of that height shooting upwards. Okay, so now that we kind of got that good position, excuse me, I'm going to do this nicely. So ever so pretty slow, if you can take that club nice and slow and kind of see where my hands are, just start your golf swing nice and slow, kind of back towards me. So you'll notice, so this club face is kind of pointing more downwards. Okay, so I'll show you, and we'll show you how to get to here, how it's kind of pointing more to the side a little bit. So just start over again. So in our mind, if you and I were to shake hands at this position, how would you get back to, like I said, just worry about shaking my hand.
With the club?
Yeah. So now we're shaking hands. Lovely. So there's one thing that you can say to yourself, okay, if I were to really shake hands, I can get this club now pointing more out this way, and it's going to, you're going to return the golf club basically to how it started at impact, 13 degrees.
Right.
And we're going to get some height. And we're basically going to do the same thing that
And
you
then come back
did.
down in turns?
Yeah, you're going to do the same exact thing. You're not going to go too crazy. We're not going to change a lot. If we get that club moving there right away, and we do everything else, you're going to be golden. You're going to be hitting, like I said, some more shots with a lot of bit more height too as well.
Okay.
So let me just hop in there real
You
quick.
make it sound so easy.
It is easy. So I'll give you a break. Let me just kind of show you real quick since you are visual. Actually, I'm just going to do, so just switch
There we
the
go.
spots. Yep.
Yep.
I'll hit you real quick just to kind of make sure that you know really what's kind of going on and all this fun stuff. So I have a club that should have a lot of, it has a lot of loft. It's a 9-iron that I grabbed, okay? So if we were to take it back, like you were kind of before, there's nothing wrong with it. Like I said, whoopsies. If this club face is pointed more downwards, when I do my regular swing and I come back into it, notice what happens at impact. So it's turned, and it's taking, so when it turns left, we take loft away from it. So now, when I come into that, I'm not going to get a lot of height. And actually, it's going to go slightly left. A 9-iron should go up in the air quite a bit. So if I can get now this club, like we said, I'm shaking hands here in this position, you'll notice a big difference in the height.
Difference. Oh yeah.
Just with that one little thought that we can really do.
Never even thought you could turn the club that way.
Piece of cake, right? So, not that you still want to do the same in terms of rotation with your body, all of that. I wouldn't say worry, I'm just going to use my hands to get it there. I'm still going to turn roughly just like you were doing, but notice kind of where that club is going. Like I said, this is a really good way we shake hands. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Some people might feel it, but that's something that you can then really do with that.
Okay.
So, let's hop back in. Just make, because now we talked about grip, we did some ball position change, good. And that little swing change. So let's make just a couple kind of practice swings.
This is what it gets us to the
Okay.
grip. Is that
Yep.
right with the grip?
So just think B's point here. And again, shaking hands, that's where we want to be.
Without a ball, right?
Yeah, without a ball, just to kind of get used to it.
And I'm supposed to keep my head down too.
That's okay.
To make sure, or wait a minute, hold on.
So just get it towards me, just shake hands. Okay, so we could probably, that looks pretty good. It's a lot better than where we were before, right?
I'm, old this thing now.
And remember, kind of, we want to, you're good there. Like I said, shake hands. So hang on, you go. So we can think if we're there.
A little more straighter.
Perfect. And really, don't forget, like you said, you were kind of skiing. So make sure we stay in that skiing position. Good.
That? No, I'm up too high.
That's okay. Good. That was excellent. So much better. Really good. Excellent. Good, good, good.
Kids now, I can keep my head back.
That's okay. Like I said, we'll just make these, because yeah, once that golf ball gets there, I know I go crazy. A lot of people go crazy. They change a lot of things. So good.
Let's just keep it simple and stick it there.
Yeah. So now just make a couple kind of full swings. Okay, not bad. Good. So shaking hands. So we're skiing at the start. Good. Then we're shaking hands back. Excellent. So keep coming. So nice and slow back towards me. Shaking hands. Quick look at it. Quick peek.
Oh yeah, I'm way out.
Okay, so even if we were to physically, if I got into here and we were, yeah, that's excellent. So it all relates back to your, good, that's better.
Okay.
So it may